Hey guys, this one's gonna be a rough one, but it does help getting it out. In the background, you're hearing songs of a playlist I call John H. Lockett. I've got to change it because I forgot to put the E in. I didn't spell it right. Uh, um, Talked about getting the ashes. I got them yesterday. Uh, I opened them up. I got some out for me to take to share. Him, take him places that we went. Uh, I took him to Veterans Park, and our favorite spot was always down this boardwalk, and there was a tree with a bench all the way around, and it was like a seating around a tree, a great big tree. And you could sit in the back of it, and we sat there, and yes, we would partake. And in case you don't know, well, never mind. And we would make out, which being in public like that was really great. Being able to hold hands and with openness of like it's just a natural thing. That was one of the things about he and I. It was just so natural. We never questioned about what would people think. Like I've said before, I don't know if I've said it on the videos, but if I repeat, sorry. It's just how things go. Um, because it amazes me so much. In the little town of Montevallo, Alabama, 200-year-old town. They're celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. We would go to stores. A little like a Dollar General is called Fred's. I don't know if y'all have one. It's a local area, southern thing. And the cashier would ask, "Is there anything else that you need to find, or did you find everything you needed? Did you need anything else?" John would turn to me and look and go, "Honey, is there anything else that we need?" Automatically, no qualms about, "Oh, they're going to think we're gay." He didn't give a shit, which was just wherever we were, restaurants, parks, walking down Veterans Park and holding hands. I did share part of him there. There's, I've got the ashes sitting right next to me. They're not ashes like you would think of, like when you burn a cigarette and there's a cigarette ashes. It's not like that, let me tell you. It comes in a white box, pretty much plain. It just says what it is, and it's delivered. Inside the box is this. This is them. And it comes in a plastic bag that's sealed. Yes, I want to bring them out. If y'all don't want to watch it, don't worry about it. Don't watch. This is John. This is what they look like when you get ashes back. It's very gritty. I'd heard that there would be like pieces of bone and stuff like that. So far, I haven't come across any of that. Thank God. I have found, just the way the ashes are. In talking with the what we're going to do, Teresa said she couldn't keep them. It just disturbed her. I have a friend in the group I'm in that says he has his by the bed, or on the bed, on his side of the bed. I just don't. One, I twist and turn and toss and turn all night long, so I bang my head into it and be like, damn it. So I don't want to get mad at him. So I'm not letting that happen. uh, hold on, I got something for you to show you. They talked about doing the ritual tattoo. In case I haven't shown you and you haven't seen it, there's the tattoo. Eternal love. They have what's called a ritual tattoo. I haven't talked about that, or I may have, but who knows. Like I said, who cares? This is for me. Looking up, researching the whole thing about ritual tattoos, that's putting the ashes in the ink and having it put in a tattoo. They said here in Shelby County that they won't do it, but I'm not going to mention anything else on that, other than it may get done. I was in researching, I found a video, and they said to just get a pill crusher, and you can crush it. And this has got a little container area. I don't know if y'all can see this or not. I've got them crushed. It's pretty much a powder. See, it's still a little crunchly, whatever. And I'm going to work on getting the ritual tattoo. I put it online, but I want to put it here. I want to do it. The green of this, because that's green. You'll see it. Eventually, once it heals, you'll see it. It'll be all green. It's going to be is our favorite color, both of ours, which is cool. Just one of the things that we shared. And like I said, he always said that I was more, that he liked more feminine guys and that kind of thing. And he took on the role of the more husband deal of cutting the grass, making sure the yard's taken care of, watering the flowers, keeping the outside done, taking the trash out, doing the cleaning the bathroom, running the vacuum. Those were things that he would do that were just automatic, and I'd thank him when he'd take the trash out. And he would say, so, why are you thanking me? It's like, it needs to be done and it's something I do. It's like, because I appreciate it. And I did. Oh, every day I did appreciate him. It was amazing. But anyway, he would always call me his Susie Homemaker when I would do things like be working in the kitchen, cooking, or cleaning or something like that. I'm a little Susie Homemaker. I said it's Sid Homemaker. But anyway, in that vein, I'm going to have JJ put on the tattoo. My J is going to be more of a frilly, done in pink, in purple, which is the color of royalty. And he made me feel like royalty when he would just daily life. And his is going to be in gold, and that's where I'm going to try and get the ashes put in. It's going to be in gold because he was my treasure. I thought it through. Don't have the fonts yet. I played with it a little bit, but yeah, I didn't find anything of how I wanted it done. But I'm going to work on that. I'm working on trying to quit smoking. Yeah, I got a vapor. I'm still smoking at the same time, though. I'm back and forth. I need to do more of the vaping. I need to quit smoking, I know. Because in deep reality, I know that's what killed him. Smoking. They said that his heart was pretty much 100% blocked all the way around. No wonder he was always so tired. I just didn't listen. What I've put on is music in the playlist that are things that he liked. One that he liked a lot was Magic Carpet Ride, so that's in the playlist. There's some weird mix. He loved old TV shows, and in playing the themes to TV shows was funny. I'd put those on and he would laugh, because at first he didn't like YouTube. He's like, oh, why? I mean, YouTube, I think it's just silly. But that's why I did the song of the day, was to share with him about the song of the day. And I know I've talked about this, so I'm not going to go into that again. It's after 5 o'clock. Yes, I am having a cocktail. I don't get drunk. Well, not too drunk, because I don't like it. I don't like the feeling. But getting a little buzz going on with it, that and something else, but that's another story. And I'm not going to do that on here, because if I do, I could get in trouble. Is it a comfort to have him here and have his ashes? Neither here nor there is all I'll say on that. I held them and I cried. I probably will again. It's getting better. I'm supposed to be going back to work this week. Don't know if I'm ready for that. But talking to the guys in the group, like I told you, I think in the last one, was things like where now I'm more of a veteran. I've been dealing with this for over a month now. Where there's a guy that was like 6 days since he lost his partner, husband, whatever. So that's one of the things that it has its bittersweet things. When the bills come in, I can just call and go, he passed away. Oh, is there an estate? No. Are you responsible for the bill? No. Even though his daughter does say that I am his husband. I was his spouse. Teresa's been wonderful through this. I just hope she gets okay. She's dealing with it sort of, but she's not. She's got the avoidance of her 2 daughters. Interesting, I went from no car, no license, to having a license and had 2 cars. I sold one of them, as I told y'all the other day. But it's like he set me up for independence. I would rather not be independent and be dependent upon him, because I was, and I still am. He's here. He's in my heart. And he's watching over me, I know this. I've had dealings with ghosts, spirits, whatever, in the past, in houses that I've lived in and things like that. Bonanza. He could quote you just about any bonanza. He would go, oh, this is a show about this. Or this one's got this, and you watch over here and what's going to happen. Same thing with Paladin, Have Gun With Travel, Wanted Dead or Alive. He could tell you the storyline of what's happening. Oh, I remember this. And Perry Mason, oh my God. He could really hit you up with some Perry Mason. He always said that his dad reminded him of, or Perry Mason reminded him of his dad. So he would watch it a lot. That was one of the things that was so cool about YouTube, because I was like, what are you going to do when they change the format and Perry Mason's not on anymore. Oh my God, I don't know what I'll do. I was like, honey, I got you covered. And I went and showed him where you can find Perry Mason on YouTube and on Kodi. Kodi's not as reliable as YouTube on some of them, but you can watch a lot of them. During the whole thing when he was in the coma, I would play these things. I'd play him Perry Mason. I'd play him shows on YouTube. I'd play him those. I'd play him Perry Mason and all the shows that we would watch. I'd get up in the morning, and when I first wake up, it's so funny because we both were on the same time frame of waking up about 4 o'clock every morning. And we would put on, I'd put on the news, see what the weather was for the day. And if I had to go to work, it was a different story. But if I didn't have to go to work, we'd watch the news till they would start repeating the same story that they just did a little bit ago. And he'd be like, okay, they're starting to repeat, time to switch over. And he'd switch over to H&I, which is Heroes and Icons channel. And they played the Paladins and Wanted Dead or Alive with Steve McQueen. He'd watch those until, it's time for time for Perry Mason. And he'd switch over to Perry Mason and watch that. Have I watched them since? No. I tried one day and it just tore me up. I was like, I can't deal with this. So there went that. Being a NASCAR widow. I was thinking about this while I was taking a bath today. It was funny. The reason that I was a race car widow or a NASCAR widow, when NASCAR would come on, and I would go in and he'd turn it on in the living room, and he'd be sitting on the love seat, and I'd sit down with him and watch, share experiences, and he'd get mad at me because I'd get bored with the race and start messing around, and he'd be like, "Hey, I'm watching the races. I can't concentrate on the races." Damn it! So I didn't watch the races with him. He goes, "I'd rather you not watch them with me because you don't do much. You distract me too much." Kissing. Like I said earlier, he didn't care who saw, who knew. He wanted people to know that we were a couple. He would, when he picked me up for lunch one day, out in the middle of the parking lot in front of the hospital, he just grabbed me and gave me a big old hug and a kiss. He goes, "Are you having a good day, baby? Well, let's go to lunch. Where we want to go." I was like, wow. It was amazing. Does it get better? Yeah, at times, but then there's still times that no matter what, you can just sit there and all of a sudden a song will come on or something will happen and you just like, boom. Like a patient that I had that had lost her husband after 50 years was like, I know he's dead. When I wake up in the morning and he's not there, I realize it's different. So where do we go from here? I don't want to be like Charlotte in Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte running around going, John, John. I don't want that happening. So, I will guard against that one way or another. Don't know how. Those make me cough. They say it's because of the mist and trying to get rid of stuff that I've gotten from the cigarettes, but okay. dating, I'll be honest, I've talked to people online. Haven't met anybody. Don't want to, really. Uh, Having friends is a lot of what I'm looking for. And if it happens to be friends with benefits, oh well. I'm not disrespecting John in that, and I know he knows it. Uh, when it comes to sex, I'm very, like with John, having John in my life. He was my partner, my lover, spouse. He was and having somebody there that you can get along with, share space with, share energies with. And that was one of the things with John. Just holding hands. Driving down the road, I would have my hand either in his hand, or because he was always like, "Oh, hey, driving. I had both hands on the wheel most of the time." And I was understanding of that, but it would go directly right to his leg, and I would put my hand on his leg, and just to be touching. When we would sit together, I would be touching. As long as we were touching, I was happy. When we went to bed and cuddled, if I got too cuddly, he'd tell me, you're holding me down. And I fell trapped. I'm like, okay, so I'd have to back off a little bit, but he would make sure that we were still touching one way or another. That I miss. Because doing aromatherapy and things like that, one of the things is they talk about what is the human touch, how it can, just touching another human being can make you feel, you can discharge energies to each other, you can energize each other and help each other through life, and that's what John would do. Just being there, holding, touching, that's what I miss the most. Like it said in that show, I said it once before, I'll say it again. He was my greatest protector, advocate, and supporter. He showed me what I do want if I do have another relationship. Not saying I'm not going out and be hunting for a relationship for a long while. I just can't. And if the guys that I talk to, if they can't understand that and they want to try something, oh well. They're going to get shot down on that one. If we have friends with benefits, or just FB, I'm not going to tell you what that one means. If you don't know what it is, then you don't need to know. If that would happen, okay, I'd be happy with that. But don't worry about it. Well, I rambled on enough today. This does help. If you listen, sorry for the rambling. Because I'm not advertising that this is up. Like I said, this is as much for me. One person found it and I was like, oh, I better watch what I say and what I do, because if any of my friends check out my YouTube and watch it, if it's at work, I might have issues, so I need to watch what I'm saying. The support of the Gay Widows and Widowers group has been phenomenal. If you ever go through losing a spouse and you're gay, this is the place to go. They will help you out. They will support you. You can say anything that you want to. You don't have to worry about, am I going to offend somebody? In the group, we take no offense to what somebody puts up. There could be screaming itchy fits. It could be ranting and raving about family, or about their spouse, or about their situation. ideas of coping. That's where I got the whole idea of the tattoo. Tattoo. So does that make me a sailor? A sailor is not a sailor until a sailor's been tattooed. Okay. But, thank you, John, for letting me laugh. Helping me to get through this. So till next time, as the Wiccans say, merry meet and merry met. Positive and healing energies I try to send to everyone just because. In this day and age, it's needed. Thank you for watching and listening, and have a wonderful day. A wonderful time, whatever, day, night, whenever you're watching it. May your time be done. And like I told John, the very last thing I said to him was, safe journey, my love. Safe journey to you too. Thanks for listening.